Is it on?
It's on.
Is it on yet?
Well, I can see you. Can you see me?
I can see you. I can't hear you, though.
You can't hear me?
Oh,
can you hear me now?
That Victoria, she's something else. Wow, she's amazing. She's fantastic. Oh, yay.
Right.
All right, we're already wound up, everyone. Welcome to
another exciting
episode.
Feel Real Fun episode. All right. And it's your questions answered live.
Well, let's put it in this one. What the hell?
Excuse me.
Haven't got kicked out of that one yet.
That's great.
And all right. Boom.
Good.
All right, everyone.
Good.
Oh, my God. Go-Go's here. Nicole.
Go-Go.
Marcy. Oh, my God. Manifest. All these people from Manifesting. If you've been in or done or are doing or Manifesting Mastery, just type MM, just for fun. I'd love to see how many MM folks are here, because I know a lot of y'all, and Victoria knows a lot of y'all, but I want y'all to just go, shit, man, this is cool. So if you've done it, do it. Just type in Manifesting or MM. Just quick, cool. Real quick. MM, if you've done it or are doing it or
have done it.
And I got 4 emails today saying, I want to do it again. I said, cool, man, great, that's today, right? MM, go, that's right.
Cool.
Stephanie, welcome to the show. So,
yes.
Victoria, we've got an amazing show today. We've got your questions answered live.
Yes.
Because answering them dead would be strange.
Yeah.
By the way, I love this. Here's a pattern that I see all the time. All right, Mr. 2020, I'm reading Neville, but that's not enough, and I'm doing your course. And, well, I disagree with you every week. Yeah. You send me a weekly update that says, well, you do things differently. Well, the reason why you're not getting results is because you do things differently. But anyway, I found this other teacher, Mr. TT. He's been dead for 150 years, and he's just like Neville. Says, right. So here's the question. Ready? Why? See, some people have to argue with living people because they can't argue with dead people. But anyway, we're going to answer your questions live.
Cool.
Right. Seriously. Stop chasing dead people, right? Seriously, if you just dive into Neville and play with what we play with, you'll get results. If you want to argue with those getting results, well, go find more dead people, right?
Yeah.
They don't. So, Victoria, grab that.
Grab that.
Can we tell them all this stuff?
So, go to freeneville.com.
Go to freeneville.com.
Subscribe to our 221 email list.
That's right. It's really good pseudo-random goodness every single day till one of us dies.
That's right.
And if I have my way, it'll keep coming after I'm dead. Stay tuned.
Join us in Manifesting Mastery. So for those of you that have joined us, have done it, are doing it, are about to start right today.
Type in MM.
Type in
Just
MM.
let people know you're here. Let people know you've done or are doing or love MM. Right? Just type in MM. Do it more than once.
It's our 90-day adventure, isn't it? I love it.
It takes about 15, 25 minutes a day. People send us updates once a week. Those who don't argue with us, seriously, I would do lesson 14 differently. Well, good for you.
And for refunds.
But I did find another dead person who I say is just like Neville. Sorry.
So you've just got an email like that, have you?
Yeah.
That's why.
Is that right? Argue with me and find more dead guys.
And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. Yeah, Jesse says, it's fun when they realize they need to argue. Some people argue against their own results. Well, remember what Neville did say. All you're going to say would have happened anyway.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Meanwhile, back at the French.
Yeah.
Look at this.
So our first question today
Wish I had a camera.
Is from Ego in Manifesting Mastery.
Let's do it.
27.
There you go.
How are you? I was exploring.
Fantastic.
Great. Yeah, we're great. Thank you.
Amazing.
I was exploring state akin to sleep, and I remember when Neville talked about the moment before dropping off to sleep and wanted to try it out for fun.
Pool. You're doing it anyway.
Did you say pool?
Yeah, anyway, pool. I'm going to go to the pool after this.
He always goes to the pool, but that's cool.
That's right.
But any time I lay down before bed, I try, but still I end up falling asleep. I tried sleeping upright, but that doesn't work. What do you suggest, please? And thank you again for your time.
Cool. Do it in a chair. Do it in a Sally Saddle chair. Somebody Google that. Sally Saddle chair. Always mount Sally from behind. Do it while standing.
Yes.
Here's the thing, right? If you some people, they tell me, I can't slow down, I can't slow down, I can't slow down. Cool. Sit. Right? Oh, or they lay down, it's like I can't stay up, okay? Sit. Sitting is really cool. But just don't sit in bed. Sit on the edge of the bed. Right? Now, if you really need some ability or some need to focus, like if you want to get into the state akin to sleep, remember we did the scalding hot coffee method? That was fun, right? So here's the scalding hot coffee method. What I want you to do is I want you to sit in a chair and relax and take a deep breath and relax a little bit and allow yourself to feel that drowsy state while you're still focused. And then while you're there, start to imagine what implies your wish has been fulfilled. And if you go to, and in this hand, I want you to hold a cup of scalding hot coffee. Hold my scalding hot coffee. There. Oh. Okay, except I want it to be without a safety lid. And if you fall asleep while you're doing this, you'll pour it into your crotch, at which point you will wake up suddenly and have the most amazing opportunity to revise burns. Speaking of revising burns, look at that. That was charred flesh 4 days ago?
Black flesh.
Yeah. That. Yeah. Doing fantastic, guys.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't have time for it. But more about that later. Boom. Michael. I'll run with yours. Okay, so we have to insert this. Michael asks, what if a specific person blocked me on all social media? Cool. Right? I've got a lot of people on my block list, and there's people that put me on theirs, which I absolutely adore. Right? Here's the thing. They don't matter. Right? Why would anyone block you? Well, we could always go to the whole thing. It's something you imagine, so I can imagine them unblocking me. But who gives a shit? What really matters is, what do you really want? Right? If you want to be happily married, you imagine happily married, and you'll find yourself happily married to someone. And my guess is, guys, now I'm going to run with this. Ready? Victoria.
Yes.
You recently got on Facebook, didn't you?
Yes.
And I'm happily married. I live in the state of happy husband. Loving happy husband.
Yes.
How about you? You live in a state somewhat like that?
Yeah, just not the husband bit.
Right. And have you blocked me yet?
Not yet.
So, see, cool, right? Here's the cool thing, right? As long as we're in our lovely states, cool, right? And so on. So I'm getting to the state of whatever you actually want, loving, happy husband, happy with your relationship, whatever. Don't make it about them. And you'll find whoever you're in a relationship probably will not have you blocked on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or all social media.
Yeah.
So hope that helps. By the way, for those who are just joining, we've got a whole bunch like Anime and Yasmin. If you've done or in or love Manifesting Mastery, just type the letters MMN. We want everyone to know who everyone is.
Yeah.
So if you've done Manifesting Mastery, if you're doing it, if you are redoing it, if you just love it, type in MM. We really appreciate that today.
Cool.
So, Victoria.
Sweet. So that was from Michael. Thank you. So the first one was Ego. Thank you, Ego.
And the second
that
was
Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Cool. But see, here's what's really cool, because if you make this about influence, right? So I'm going to make sure that I get her to unblock me on. Then you end up looking for signs, and you make it about them, and I'll be happy if they unblock me. Then it gets messy. Versus if it's all about you, right? Cool. This is going to factor into Jesse's question later. Because Dream-Driven Jesse's here, and he asked a goody question compared to the dumb shit ones that I get.
Or the one that he asked last week.
Oh my God, that was dumb. Unbelievable.
Cool.
Ooh, love you.
Sweet.
Seriously.
The next question is from Ben Jammin.
Ben Jammin. Hey, buddy.
And his topic we've given is Loa Bullshit.
Boom.
LOA, Law of Attraction Bullshit. Right. I'd love a video about how you turn away from the teaching twice, as you said, and came back to it. I've taught this stuff as a coach and a minister and got so tired of all the secret stuff and vibrations and other things mixed in that I just gave it up. But 2 years later, I was pulled back to it, this time knowing I don't have to mind about all that stuff. Just focus on the meat that works.
You can't help but quit this stuff if you start blaming secondary cause. See, I didn't get into this because the first time I came across Neville, it was scripture, and scripture to me was God's out there, and he killed all the kittens, and all the kittens but two, actually. Same thing with all the puppies but two. All the giraffes but two. Could you imagine you build a boat and you put a fucking giraffe in it, right? Let's be real. So it's like, so the first time I came across Neville, I read scripture was in it. It's like, I don't like it. It takes me back to all that crap. Second time, there's some good stuff here, but that's that guy, too much scripture, all that stuff. So, boom, let's ignore all that. But here's the thing. You'll keep quitting this stuff as long as there's secondary cause mixed in. And that's what you've noticed. Because what's the law of attraction teach? Let's make a vision board, right? So we're going to get sticky tape, super glue, photos, cardboard. Maybe not cardboard. What's the white stuff? Poster board. Poster board is better than cardboard because cardboard is hollow and it has those things in it. And it's, you know what cardboard's like.
It's like corrugated iron.
Yeah,
on
corrugated,
the middle
right? It's horrible. It's not good for you. And well, as long as you get into weird shit, you have to quit because it's denying the truth about you, and it also slows things down because. If you buy into vision boards, right? We'll just use that for example. So people go, yeah, vision boards, affirmations. So what I'm going to do, you're just delaying your blessing, right? If you blame bullshit, you're going, right, I got to find sticky tape, super glue, photos. What kind of photos? Color black and white. Can I print them off my own printer? I'm cheap. You can't help but quit.
God, I remember, I don't know how old I was, really young. And I remember writing out that check to
the bank,
Victoria,
from the Bank of the Universe.
$1 million, and I signed it.
And you put it where you can see it every day
above the bed
to remind you that you're fucking broke. Right?
Yes, exactly.
See,
and it's coming. It's coming.
It's maddening. And then you bring the guy home. The guy goes, "Hey, how about if we saunter over to the cantina?" Right? And you saunter over to the cantina, and you lay back, and you realize we're about to have the sex, and you look up and you see that $1 million bank check. It's like, all right, I'm having sex with a whack job.
Get out of here.
You get it? You can't help but quit as long as you buy into bullshit.
Yeah.
On the other hand, when you start discovering what's this really about. So what the truth about me that sets me free, all I have to do is move, imagine, feel what implies my wish has been fulfilled, and I get to discover I give life to everything. Yeah. So when you do that, it gets fun. You can't quit. And you realize that you never did quit the real stuff. You can always quit vision boards. You can always quit affirmations. You can always quit afformations. You can always quit purple candles, purple Lundies, purple rocks. Even though I like all three of those, but not together. But you can always quit all that stuff. But you can't quit feeling it real. And that's what happens. By the way, for all the new kids on the block, if you've done MM, if you love MM, if you've been in MM, type MM. Because we want you all to just acknowledge each other if we could. Yeah. Right? So just type in MM for Manifesting Mastery. Of course.com.
That's right.
All right. So cool. Please. Do
it.
It makes my day when I see it. MM. All right.
And you're so right, Ben. Well, not that I can make you right. But just,
oh, no, we're not going to make you right, Ben.
But your last statement, just knowing that you don't have to mind about all the other stuff and just focus on the meat that works. And that's exactly where we come from. Yeah. Yep.
Makes it easy, lets it be fun.
Yeah.
Like puppies.
Thank you, Ben.
All right. I didn't have to make a vision board to make this show. Did you notice that?
No,
I didn't have to make a vision board to make a vision board to make this show. I didn't have to make a vision board to make a vision board to make a vision board.
No.
Or to talk about them. But anyway, you guys are there all writing MM. Hopefully you've made a vision board to make to write MM. You know, it's like, do you take a piece of cardboard that you find letters of MM and you put them on a board? Then
and put our faces.
And put
take
our
a
faces
picture
there.
of us and put them there.
Put it there. So MM, right? See, it would make a vision board. It would look like a ransom letter. We're going to have to subtitle this vision board somehow. That was funny.
Cool. I know, Brucey boy. There's not enough.
Ben Jammin, thank you. That was fun.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yes. Next question's from Angela.
Boom.
Wealthy woman.
That's right.
I keep asking, as haven't yet worked out for myself. If I'm now a wealthy woman, how do I react as one until I have completed the manifestation? For example, when I have to find 30 to 100k deficit for 3 different properties in the near future, how does a wealthy woman react in character except by having the money to pay it? Just knowing it's there?
Cool. I got a bill to pay. I usually pay the bills when they show up. I haven't bothered. It's fucking Christmas time. Right, so I just tossed it on a stack of shit on my little desky thing and so on and so forth. But I'm not worried about paying the bill. I'm not worried about it. I just have no interest in paying it today. I could, but I'm not. And it's the same thing, no matter what. If you're a zillionaire, a billionaire, a millionaire, or you got $10, you're always going to have bills. You're going to always have things going on. And the thing is, are you imagining, right? So I think it's the water bill. Is that what you gave me?
Yeah.
So she's out in the garden today, and she's watering.
Yes.
Right? And so she's out there watering, right? Now, but fuck, man. Will you do the show? Because I'm going to go pay that bill. Because if I don't pay the bill, then they're going to turn off the water. And if you can't water, plants are going to die. And if plants are going to die, what are the puppies going to piss on? If the puppies can't clean, and then the puppies, what are they going to piss on if it's all dead plants? And if it's all dead plants, but the puppies don't have any water to drink, except they could drink rainwater. And then if they drink rainwater, they'll probably shit themselves. If they shit themselves, we'll have to clean up the floor. If we clean up the floor without water.
Yeah.
Or you can just stop and be still. Next. Cool. Get it? There's the answer right there. You're imagining the consequences of it, and then versus right. You're always going to have bills. I love the one. I'm imagining a life without bills. Cool. Move back in with mom.
Under the bridge.
Or live under the fucking bridge, even better, because when mom dies, you'll still have bills to pay. Yeah. But if you live under a bridge, there's no bills to pay. Yeah, absolutely. Right? Yeah. So, anyway, you get it? This is what's cool. So, those who have done MM, those who are doing MM, type in MM, just for fun. So we want y'all to see each other. So we're seeing new kids come all the time. So, cool. Let's do it. Victoria, what is next? Thanks, Angela. That was good.
Right, the next one's from Dream Driven Day Catalan.
By the way, Angela was from Dream Driven Day and Manifesting Mastery as well. So, boom.
I didn't know which Angela it was.
Yes.
So,
Right.
Watch it, Brucey boy. You want to lie down, do ya?
All right.
Oh, Bruce. Love you, Bruce.
Hi, buddy.
Okay, Dream Driven Day Catalan, Page Turning Life.
Boom.
Is the title.
What does that mean?
How do I turn my life into a page turner?
Stop imagining it boring. Keep going.
I imagine upon waking up what implies my day has already been filled with fun and or adventure. Yet I find throughout the day no sense of adventure. Fun shows up, but not always. So far, I've not been able to figure out how I'm making it unfun or unadventurous. Tips or thoughts, and send my best regards to Miss V. Cheers.
All right, let's play a game. Ready? How much do I love shopping?
Shopping?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that you love it.
Not at all, just to be blunt, right?
I mean, you love seeing your people.
I love seeing my people.
Yes.
But how much fun do I have shopping?
Loads of fun.
I have loads of fun, right? Yeah. People have paid me to go shopping with me. Yasmin Maxwell doesn't. But she goes shopping with me a lot. You go shopping with me a lot.
Semi a lot.
Yep. Do you have fun?
Yeah.
Do you sometimes hide from the fun?
Yeah.
Fuck, there he goes.
Pretend I don't know him.
Yeah, who's that guy? Right? Here's what's fun, guys. I don't wait for it to show up. I never wait for it to show up. Waiting. What was it? I'll bring that over a second before I read this. So, fun shows up, but not always. You see, you're the party. You're never going to the party, right? If I go, there's going to be fun. I guarantee it, right?
Yeah.
And if there's no fun there, I go someplace where I can create fun easily for fun, right? So that's what's fun, because as soon as you start, I find throughout the day no sense of adventure. So you get to bring the sense of adventure to it. If you don't, that's it. By the way, let me go to another chunk size, because you're moving to the end of the day, having imagined the events gone your way, that kind of thing. I love you. I go to the pool, and every day I see half a dozen people on the way in. And I'll walk in, and I will, tell them good morning, right? Yeah, I don't ask. I don't say good morning. I walk in, good morning, right? I let them know that's what it fucking is. I'm here, right? That's my attitude. And if I continue the conversation, if there's enough time, they're not busy enough, I'll say, tell me something cool, something exotic. What'd you do yesterday? It's like, how are you? You get the difference? It's going to be hot today, right? Yeah, those are not the conversations I participate in because I have no interest in them. Yeah. On the other hand, I want you to notice what's cool. Tell me something good. And if they go, nothing. I said, really? Does your life really blow that bad? Right? I push.
Was your coffee good this morning?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd notice. Okay, you tend to be a big chunk kind of guy. I need you to have a little chunk. I need you to have grit.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you bringing out of people? There's the thing. Go forth and bring out some adventure. right? Find their adventure, because I can promise you, 90% of the people in the world, maybe 99%, have no sense of adventure. Okay, they're not sensing the adventure they are, but I guarantee you, have contact with me, you will. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even if I have to scare the shit out of you, right? We'll give you the Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep, especially if Victoria's driving. All right.
Yeah.
How's that? Was that good?
That was
right?
good. That was really good.
All right. Wasn't
Work
boring?
with that. Well, not work with it. Play with
Work
that,
with it. Work
Catalan.
with it. Work with it.
And keep us posted in the club.
Boom. Oh, he's not in the club.
Keep us posted in DDD.
Should have joined the club.
Yeah.
That's a lot of mischief in there.
Yeah.
No club for you.
Okay.
All
Thanks,
right.
Catalan.
Cool. Love you.
The next question's from Sarah.
Sarah.
And it's called The Pearl of Great
This is
Price.
Sarah with an H.
Sarah with an H. But it's not Sarah with an H that we buy flowers from.
That's right. Probably.
I don't think so.
I'm assuming this Sarah with an H is as lovely as well.
Sure.
That's right.
Cool. After buying the pearl, can you still sometimes accidentally fall out of the state?
You betcha.
I catch myself easily now when I slide, but I'm still not 100% in the state, and sometimes I get worked up about it, and it takes me longer to slide back.
Cool. I've got a lot of buns in the oven. Okay, a lot. So there's always the opportunity for pizza to go to the background. I actually don't get pizza all that often, but when I do, I do. Right? So like all the and that may sound inconsequential, but it really is the truth, because all the time you're sliding in and out of states. One of the things that we're exploring in the club that I'm going to start bringing out more in January is this is not about maintaining. We talked about this a little while ago. This is about moving into and moving into and moving into. I moved into the state of loving teacher when I got up. I don't maintain it all night. That would be exhausting.
Yeah.
But I wake up and it's like, what? Time to make the donuts.
And Brucey Boy and Emma and me would miss out if you stayed in loving teacher the whole time.
That's right. Boom. Right? So you're always sliding in and out of states. And if you slide into one that you really don't like, I mean, like, I got the best stuff at the Chinese section of town. Not what Victoria's into, right? No. But I had a lovely time. Yeah. Right? But I could have gone there and gone, right, too many people in this place. I'll go to McDonald's. Right? Mm. Instead, I slid into table number 6. They had one table open. Place was jam-packed. They had a big line, lots of people. They had a table for one when I walked through the door. Right? Because I slid into, you know what? I'm eating real Chinese food today. Mm-hmm. Bang. And so, there. Cool.
Cool.
So, let's see. Hold on, Angela's got a comment. Paying off loans at the sales steward. Cool. It's, I'm going to grab this real quick. Angela, you're arguing against your success. Okay, it's like saying spaghetti's entirely different than Chinese noodles. Right? Yeah, they're different noodles, true. But you order them the same way. You say to a waiter, I want this. It's the same thing. You're making it different. That's where you're running into a problem. You're saying, my thing is harder, my thing is different. It's not. Now, I can promise you that. But as long as you're going, right, what you're saying is different than this, it's all the same tools. So you have to stop scanning for, this is why this is hard. As long as you scan for, this is why this is hard, you will find it hard. Okay, stop doing that. Got it? So, thank you.
Cool. Next.
By the way, I can't let that slide. This is going to tie in with some other things, right? Because it may seem irrelevant. I am not in the habit of fucking waiting. Okay?
It's like how you started the show. You burnt your hands and you said, I don't have time for this.
Oh, yeah. Last week, I had 4th-degree burns on my fingers. I don't have 4th-degree burns on my fingers. I have not sought medical attention. Within minutes, things changed because my first response whenever I'm grabbing a wrench, which is like red fucking hot, is, I don't have time for this. I don't. As long as you have time for bullshit, you will have bullshit. And this is for everyone, because as long as you go, right, well, this is why this is hard. You're just imagine shit. You get it? You didn't wait to imagine shit. Never wait. This is why I'll go back to the vision board thing. and it'd be nice if people watch this show from beginning to end. By the time you go, right, you know what I want? I want a puppy. What kind of puppy? Let me go get a magazine on you fucking wasted your time. Okay? You have to go get a puppy magazine, sticky tape, super glue, corrugated, not corrugated, no, what's it called? Poster board.
Yeah.
Okay, I've already felt it real. Done. Puppy. Right? How would I feel if I was loving puppy dead? Huh, right. Move into that, done. But waiting to find super glue, for God's sake. Fuck, man. Yeah, and then the temptation is to blame it on the super glue. Well,
Yeah.
they stopped making super glue, now I have to get super goop. Well, super goop worth the same? I don't know. I mean, it's got a P at the end. Fuck. But
Yeah.
the letter P, it comes from the Hebrew number 27. 27, add them together, you get a 9. You get 9, it's incomplete. It's incomplete, it'll never work because it's super goop. You get it? Nuts.
Yeah.
Versus right now, nail it. There you go. Boom. Send me a box of cigars. Next.
Great. Okay. So that was tagged on the end of Sarah. So Sarah, thanks for yours as well.
Boom.
That's brilliant. Oh, now we've got another one from a Sarah with an
From
H.
the
Is
lovely
it the
Sarah
same-
with an H, yes.
Is it the same Sarah? Okay.
Yep.
So we've got question number 2
This
from
is good.
Sarah, and we've titled it "Unfinished Business?" Question mark. Another thing, sometimes people show up that are real buggers.
Not fake buggers. Real ones.
And I imagine lovingly for them, and they fade away. They sometimes show up again, and I say, "Hey, bud, I thought you were a done deal." Cool. But they are back, and I want to persist. But first, I want to tell them to fly to the moon. I don't get why the buggers come back. Is there sort of unfinished business?
Let's talk about mental illness, shall we?
Mental
There's
illness.
a whole group out there that says, I'm the only person that exists and you're all figments of my imagination. All right? If you study Neville, you'll get that's absolutely fucking goddamn batshit crazy. And I'll say all that because it's true. Right? So here's the thing. Ready? I imagine lovingly for. Right? Now here's the thing. The Neville talks about the golden rule. And so I imagine lovingly for another. And they can accept or reject it. And this is a lovely thing because and they can accept it, then reject it. How cool. And I don't have to let quote unquote them be in my world. I can also say, hey, let's play a game called Shut the Fuck Up. Right? What you're saying is bullshit. Okay? She did it the other day. It was lovely. Because, somebody that we love and care about just went on their little thing. And it's like, imagine lovingly, but also just
Yeah.
say, you know what? I'm not listening.
Yeah.
Right? You could tell it to the stump if you want. Yeah, but I'm not listening because this is bullshit and you know it is. And that's the fun thing because literally you can watch someone right in front of you change. Neville says revise the conversation as you hear it. How cool. Lift them up. Because just like we talked in the earlier things, even once you buy the pearl, can you slip? You betcha.
Yeah.
We're all slipping in and out of states all the time, right? In Crass Commercial, manifestingtothemax.com, I talk about the power of purposes. 3 primary states that, are my biggies: loving teacher, loving husband, loving puppy dad. Okay? I got loving teacher on the top of the pyramid now because that's my primary right now. So, loving teacher, loving husband, loving puppy dad. Whoever's on the top doesn't matter. But I rotate through those continuously because they've got a common core quality of loving. And I find this to be a fabulous way to play because if I notice I'm not loving, all right, I'm out of my entire ballpark. Okay?
Yeah.
If that's my ballpark, that means I'm out there someplace. Time to come home. And this is the big one, because when you get that, it's like, sure, sometimes the most loving thing you can do is tell someone. Remember, Neville slammed it, or Abdullah slammed the door on Neville even. Neville was like, hey, something, third class, and Ab said, no, not playing.
Yeah.
Right? Take a walk in Barbados. Slam.
Yeah.
Got it? Cool. And so, in the last bit of there, unfinished business, the only unfinished business is you're not moving back again.
Yeah.
And on a third note, you don't have to save the world. Imagine lovingly, let them live their lives. If they pop back into yours, you can imagine, hey, I'm happy to see them. I'm also happy to get away from them. I'm happy to see them again. Let's see if it's stuck. Nope, cool, let's imagine lovingly. Got it? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon. And also, what I really like when I was thinking of that one as well as in the other one, hang on. Oh, that's right. The very end of your other one, you were saying that sometimes you get worked up about not being able to stay in the Pearl of Great Pride, like stay in your state, and it takes you longer to slide back. But I bet you anything before you found Neville, you would have even noticed.
Lifetimes.
Yeah, you would have walked around in these states and felt, what's wrong with me? Oh, that person did it. It would never have. Now you notice, which is fantastic. For the previous one and for this one, is there some sort of unfinished business? You're walking in the state of thinking maybe I've got unfinished business, but you don't have unfinished business. Yeah, yep. I really like what you said.
Totally.
Yeah, and sometimes they will keep coming back. My mum actually is the person that 20 was referring to, and often she will not be the nicest person, and so I keep imagining lovingly for her. And yes, the other night I said straight out, from a core of Mum, I love you, but yes. that's not my truth. I'm not listening to what you're saying. So but of course she's going to keep coming back. She's my mum. I love my mum, but some things...
That doesn't mean you have to go see her every day at lunchtime and put up with 4 hours a day of abuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So, yeah.
By the way, being a passive punching bag is only going, yep, that's how she is.
Yes.
Right? That doesn't do anybody favors. Yep, no. I'll just put up with your shit.
Yep.
No.
And being a passive punching bag, she continually gets to relive it the whole time, all this stuff that she's mouthing off about. Do you know what I mean? She's getting herself worked up.
Let me tell you what the truth is.
It's actually more loving for her.
Yep.
To get her out of that state. So.
Yep. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is just tell someone, this is bullshit. You know it.
Yeah. Go
inside and just check out the facts again.
Yeah.
I'll be here when you get back.
Yeah.
Right? And seriously, they may actually do that. Cool. By the way, week 1. Okay,
yes.
Like Victoria said, the faster, the more you buy the Pro, the faster you're going to notice how nuts you can be. And that's a good thing, because we have heard way more than once in manifestingmasterycourse.com. People in the first 2 weeks, they go, I didn't know how nuts I was.
Yeah.
Or I'm actually getting worse. I love that email. I'm getting worse.
Yeah.
Says, no, you're not. You just turned on the lights. Right?
And 20, I think, score!
Yeah. I'm going, bang, this is great.
Because we know they're not getting worse.
Yeah, we know you're actually getting better, because you turn on the lights and you realize the ship's infested with rats.
Yeah.
Cool. Time to stop and be still. Cool. By the way, those who have just joined us, if you've done if you love if you're going to do it again, just type in. Just for fun. We want y'all to know each other. So, good fun.
Cool.
Type it.
Excellent. Thank you, Sarah.
That was great.
Yeah.
I love how they all weave together.
Yeah. The next one is from someone called Haste. Rock Solid Revision.
Boom, let's do it.
Should I revise every negative situation, or should I be grateful for some? Because, for example, it saved me from going to a place where I would have wasted my time or something like that. When to revise and when to say, I saved myself from a bad situation here by creating that seemingly negative situation.
Cool. If something bothers you, revise. If something happened you don't want it to repeat, revise. Done. By the way, also revise, turn some bad into good, but also turn some good into great. If it's the end of your day and like we got like a large pepperoni pizza for free, I'm revising that sucker up to an extra large. Just for fun. And also imagine Victoria enjoying it. Or at least not complaining about the thing.
At least eating one slice.
At least eating one slice. But not more than one, because I only manifested an extra large. Maybe I'll revise it to a double extra large. I wish she could have 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my God, look at that. Tanya, MM, DD, PP. Boom! That's cool. That's really cool.
Is that the order that she's done them in?
Well, she's done MM, 2 triple Ds, MM.
Again.
Yeah.
And then
this is
prosperity
nice.
back.
Cool. That's the big key with revision, right? And by the way, do it for fun. You see a green car, turn it into a blue car. Just for fun. You revise the conversation as you hear it. I don't just revise shitty ones. People say, I say, hey, tell me about your Christmas, right? And I go, oh, it was good, right? I'm hearing it was fucking great, right? At the pool yesterday, the lifeguard comes over to me and goes, hey, how's Christmas? And I said, perfect. And you just watch him go, really? I says, oh, fuck yeah, man. Perfect. You get it? Boom, I'm hitting it. So,
Yeah.
there we go. So,
Just to answer, is that Angela asking what's DDD?
yep, Dream Driven Day. Boom, it's a goodie course. Lots of fun.
I think you were in it. So, the first time. So, yeah, that's what we mean by
that
it.
short.
The DDD. So, it's Dream Driven Day is...
The next round is coming in February.
Yeah.
Coolio. Cindy, welcome to the show. Cindy, type in MM. You'll figure out why.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You can type it in a few times,
Yep.
Cindy.
Boom.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So that was from Haste. Thank you, Haste, about the revision. So the next question's from Anne in Manifesting Mastery. Wealth and guilt. How would you see your world different if you were the person you want to be? And a similar question, how would you know your wealth? Or something like that. For me, is the first question, I have more opportunities of more wealth. But why do I feel guilty about wanting more money and travel, friends, having fun?
Cool. Let's stop there. There's a couple questions here.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't imagine I'm wealthy. I don't. I don't bother with that. Because here's what happens. One of the things I want to point out, and people say, well, like Neville, all you need to do is read a Neville book or something and get all this true. Right? Neville's dead. You don't have to argue with him. That's great. But Neville shares his experience, which is what I'm doing. And so here's my experience. I can walk around and just feel I am wealthy. And notice and don't say this. I can feel I am wealthy. It makes it about the wealth. It makes it about the stuff. What's wealthy mean? It makes it a head game. It takes us into the world of concept, of data, and there's a loss there. I live from the state I create wealth. Right? I've got 700 projects I could do. I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 while Victoria's on a holiday. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just redesign a whole bunch of things. But knowing I create wealth, you get it? There's a difference there. I create wealth as a loving teacher. Right? I create knowing I create wealth. That state has me look at everything differently. Because I look at stuff and I see all around me, I see money left on the table. Constantly, I see money left on the table. And it's like, man, if this person just redesigned that little tiny bit in their business, or if this person, started sending out a daily email instead of just posting dumb shit, right? If this, I see how people can create wealth and how they're not. Because I create wealth. It's what I'm good at. I'm good at this. And so I'm wealthy. Yep. That sort of fits in with the peanut butter method. How would you buy peanut butter if you doubled your income and worked half the time? The only way you're really going to do that is if you realize I create wealth. And some people create, I created a 40-hour a week job where I make $10 an hour. That's $400 a week. I'm getting by. Versus, right, when you get I create wealth, then you can, right, what if I made $800 a week and worked 20 hours? What if I made $1,600 and worked 10? Okay, now it's beginning to get interesting. What if I worked 5 and made $3,200 a week? Now we're talking fun. Get it? So, and the only way you're going to get to that is if you start exploring I create wealth. I'm wealthy is about there. I create wealth is about me. This is like just what we say about with relationships. I am Victoria's husband. I've affirmed it. I made a vision board. I put her face right in the smack middle of it, right? And so Victoria comes over to my crib. It's like, hey, you want to go to the cantina? Yep. So we saunter up to the cantina. We're in bed. She looks up and she sees a vision board on the ceiling with her face in the middle, right?
I'm running.
Run. Cool. Jesse says, get back about going back to the Yes Method Mastermind recordings. Yeah, good shit there. Okay, so the crass commercial, Yes Method. Go to freeneville.com, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Let's continue with the ends.
Oh, and Anne keeps going, as in, she says, and wealth for me is buying stuff and food. And again, I feel guilty of desiring that instead of peace in the world. Or is this more of revision and imagining 7 times 70 and the gangplank?
Guilt's a bugger. The only way you could feel guilty about having more is imagine that other people, well, they have to get less because I got more.
Yeah.
I promise you, there's nobody in America or in Australia or in Germany that is inconvenienced because I have a BMW. If I had a Volkswagen, that would mean somebody else would probably have a car. So there'd be 2 cars instead of 1 if I have a shit car. So if we all have shit cars, more people will have cars. But if more people have shit cars, then we have to give each other rides because the shit cars don't always work. So I should feel guilty because there's more shit cars in the world. There's so many shit cars in the world because I'm imagining everybody having a shit car. So if that would be good because I won't feel guilty if I got a shit car. You get it? And it just goes nuts. Yeah. Guilt is a head game. And it always comes from weird shit like that. Versus, you know what? I promise you that since I had, cover your ears, Victoria, pig blood congee, pig blood and fish congee, and flavorful ox tripe. Right? I promise you, I took no food off of anybody else's table, and I had a blast. Right? You get it?
Yeah.
This is what's fun, right?
Yeah.
How many? We've got 4 iPads. One's really old, one's Victoria's, and we got 2 show iPads. I can guarantee that there's nobody missing out on having an iPad because I've got 4. I've said so many words in this show. Yes. I should feel guilty because I have a wealth of words, which means somebody didn't get to speak. Somebody just they're sitting there. It's like, fuck, man, he keeps taking all the words. God damn it, he takes all the words. And Mr. 20, and he keeps them. All right, yeah. And I hope that gave to you. Now, actually, I know it will, because it really is truth, right? Guilt is a head game. And we've got some good articles and a little pack on guilt at freeneville.com. It's a crash commercial. So, cool. Cindy creates cartoons. Here's what's cool.
Yeah.
Because Cindy creates cartoons, somebody else can't.
She took all those pencils.
Yeah, she took all the pencils, right? All the pencils. Right? But here's what's cool. Cindy creates cartoons. There's more cartoons in the world. Oh, my God. One cartoon could actually entertain at least 2 people. And more. Right? Oh my God. That's what's fun.
Yeah.
So
actually, we have to show it on the show sometime. For all the people that have done MM, Cindy sent us a beautiful drawing of Kent Pumpkin and Hollyhock.
That's true.
We didn't even know what they looked like, but she did.
If you know who Kent Pumpkin and Hollyhock is, type in MM.
Yeah.
Or if you know
it was ace.
Yeah, what the girls giggled was about, type in MM. Yeah. All right. So, Victoria.
Okay, thank you, Anne. That was ace. Next one's from DDD, so that's Dream Driven Day.
Jake. Cool.
Yes.
These next couple are going to weave in together in a special way, too. This is cool.
And we've given the topic help with doubt.
Hoo-ha. I can really help you doubt some things. Like, really, I shouldn't make a vision board. Sorry.
I've been having the pattern of oscillating between amazing clarity and then doubt. Doubting I can have what I want and then worrying about crazy shit. I think there's also some weird guilt about getting what I want. Yeah. Also, a struggle to celebrate noticing that I'm going crazy. I just get frustrated and feel crazy. I know the solution to doubt is be still, but then I doubt I'm even doing that right. I don't know what my question is. Oh.
Action. The answer is action.
Yeah.
Whenever there's too much data going on,
move.
Action. You have to imagine something that moves you. And it can be, there's always the possibility that lunch could be this or that until lunch is what it is. Do I do a podcast or a show? See, I get the email. Do I email back to a podcast or a show? The faster I can go show, the better. And there's a stillness that only shows up from motion. So clarity, doubt, action. There's your 90-degree angle, right? Imagine up what moves you right now. And here's the thing. I don't know what'll move me. Lunch, sex, right? Go primitive. Right? So, yeah, something to eat, something to screw, something to eat. That's going to eat me, that's going to screw me. I'm going to screw that, I'm going to eat that. Right? Go lizard. Right? Yeah. Once you get lizard moving, go dog. Right? Fellowship. Okay? Status. So on and so forth. There's the fun bit. Cindy says, love you guys, Kent and Holly. Boom, yeah. That's right. So this is what's cool. Okay? Anytime you get stuck in head, okay, move into the body. Action. Okay? Something that moves you. That's what's good fun. I had a really good Qigong instructor, and he said one of the problems that people get into is they feel they need to calm down, and they find just trying to calm and sync, it's so hard. What they need to do first is explosive things. Bang, 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 bang. Run the whippersnipper if they don't know explosive Qigongs, right? And then do your passive thing, right? Cool. So, Dream Driven Jake. Let's see how this fits into the next one. Love you, buddy.
Thanks,
I see you're here.
Oh, cool. Next one's from, wow, we've got a few. DDD is asking a question, which is Ace. The next one's from Driven Day Gaza.
I shortened yours a little bit, you data sorter.
Yeah. Feeling suffocation. I'm noticing a pattern, a feeling of suffocation or pressure. When I'm at the dog park, crowds of people and dogs all bunched together. It's difficult to get past across the bridge. Not much talking, just you first. No, you first. Family events.
By the way, here's the answer. Excuse me. Right? You got, I'm not saying excuse me, I'm saying move. Right? How many times have you heard me do that in the store? It's fun.
You do in the store.
Yeah. Excuse me. Especially if I can make it nasal. Excuse me. Clip it off a little bit just for fun. Anyway.
At family events, dinner's ready, get up, hurry up and join us. While I'm noticing 5 people trying to get into the dining room and 2 people trying to get out. Many times I'll just sit and watch. It can be quite interesting. I'm sharing because I don't know what there is for me to notice about me noticing this pattern. Do I get away from, escape the batshit crazy? Is that what, I think that's what's meant. Run, Gaza, run.
Cool. There's your answer. Run, Gaza, run. We're going to go back into action. One of the problems, so I'm going to do a little parent side note. So in a lot of the live calls, you'll hear me talk about what people sort by. This is really important. There's 5 primary sorts: people, activity, thing, location, and data. What a sort basically is, it's how do you sort your world. If I say to Victoria, give me an update, she will say very specific things. If I say it to my father, he'll say very different specific things. She sorts primarily by activity, him by location. So if I say, give me an update, Dad, he'll tell me where he's been and where he's going, probably. If I tell her, give me an update, she'll say something about what she's done and what she's doing, what she will be doing.
Yeah.
Right? If she says, how was the dog park? I'll say, oh, Cube and Jim were there. My primary sort is people. Now, here's the interesting thing. None of these are good, none of these are bad. But one of them is smothering. And that's data. Because my buddy Jim, I'd call up Jim and we'll be talking. I'd say, man, I got to go soon. And I'd say, what time is it? He'd go, oh, it's 7 o'clock, but I got this nice Rolex watch. It's not a Rolex, but it's a double ROLLEX. I got it from a Chinese man who was from Indochina, and his wife is Thai. And the last time I had Thai food wasn't the last time I had it. I'll have it again. And he'll go on and on and on with the data. Meanwhile, it's 10 minutes later. Jimbo, I got to fucking go. Right? Yeah. I told you this 10 minutes have gone by. It's funny when we talk about the number 10. We used to have 10 days per week, but they changed it to 7. And one of the reasons why, because in Indochina, my friend whose wife was from...
Who happens to sell Rolexes with a double L.
And it goes on forever. And it's not bad, it's not good, but it's the endless data. Yeah. Versus run, Gaza, run. Like bang, there's the thing. If you notice the stickiness move.
Same as Jake's. Yeah.
Right? Really, 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 really cool. So let us continue because we're going to tie it in with another triple deer.
Sweet. Thanks,
this is
Gaza.
cool. By the way, you notice a theme emerging? This is cool.
The next question is from DDD Jessie.
Boom.
Frustration.
Frustration.
As I play more with the state of loving teacher, I'm noticing...
Frustration.
Excuse me. I'm noticing a tendency to get frustrated when I'm not seeing proof of them turning on.
Frustration.
I've heard you say to imagine that... I just realised what he's doing. Right. I have heard you say to imagine that they already got it, that the spark is always there, but I get to discover how to fan the flames. What is a good way to anchor that into when I'm being impatient, both as a loving teacher and a loving moderator?
The only way you can experience frustration or impatience is to put yourself under the pressure of looking for signs. So something you'll notice. So we've been running the Law of Attraction by Neville Goddard group under a couple different names for quite a few years now. And people come and people go. Some people go forever because they get tired of my shit. Some come and go and then come back, right? But what's cool is I never notice. But you will notice what I do notice. I celebrate when somebody has a win or an insight, which is to me the bigger win. I mean, hey, you manifested a chicken, cool. When you discover how you manifested that chicken and realize you can manifest up chickens all day long, or even some turkeys, right? That's what's cool. But I don't notice when people leave. I don't notice, unless they bother me or keep asking the same question, I don't notice that they didn't get it. Because I'm busy nailing my own shit, but also celebrating you nailing yours. Yeah, I'll toss it out. And if the thread dies or they go away or whatever, I do notice when people block me because we ban them from the group because you know we can still see you when you block us, right? Tricky thing. Yeah. Okay, so but if you're blocking me, you're not you know, or anybody else, you don't need to be in the group. But here's the fun thing, right? Because when the only thing I notice is she got a win. Oh, she got an understanding. She got a win. She got an understanding. That's cool. Oh, she's asking the same question for the 40th time. Cool. How have you applied the previous thing? Then I'm done. I just move on, right? Yeah, here, take a look at this video again. Have you looked at this video that I put up? Yeah. There was a post this past week I put in, and it was... I always notice... Here's the thing. I never put more skin in the game than the other person does.
Yep.
And I always put more skin in the game than they do. Because here's what happens, right? This, cool. Check out these videos. Some more questions. Have you looked at the videos? I haven't had the time. Cool. Go look at the videos. Oh, I watched 4 minutes of the first one. Cool. Go watch them all. If this is really important to you, you'll get it.
Yeah.
I imagine you getting it, and if it takes you 4 minutes, 4 years, I don't care. Because I'm busy celebrating the wins. There's the thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so as a teacher, as a moderator... Yeah, I'm just noticing, right, that person needs moderated out because they blocked us. Never block a moderator in my groups. You'll be gone, right? But celebrate your wins. Share your wins. We love when people share their wins. And that's the thing, because when you share them, and this comes back to another one, ready? I've been doing this for 9 months and I've never had a win. And then we look up your name, and it's like, yeah, you posted 3 wins, right? One 2 months ago, one 6 months ago, and another one that said you're winning all the time. Oh, well, those don't count. Yeah, they do, right? So this is what's fun, because you know, if you want to go toe-to-toe, you can. That's fun when it's fun. But when it's not, cool. Just go on with your own stuff. And again, just notice the wins. Again, I seriously, I'm thrilled when I see people show up that haven't been there for 2 years. When it's like, damn, I forgot they even existed. And then I'll do a little peek using some of the mod tools and go, wow, they haven't posted anything in 2 years. I'm glad they're back. Cool, they're catching on. Cool. That's what makes my day. So Jesse says, I remember that post. Yeah. Yep. By the way, no, I won't say that.
Yeah, you probably said it, but I'm not sure if you did at the beginning.
Cool.
But when he gets frustrated when he's not seeing the proof, that secondary cause, like you're looking for proof.
Yep.
Whereas if you make it all about you, I know you're a loving teacher and a loving moderator. How about also adding in, and I give gold. I give gold.
Loving happy husband. Loving teacher is one thing. Loving happy teacher might be fun, because that'll give you what Victoria gets. Yeah, her gift for you. I give gold.
Yeah.
I do. You do. She
Yeah.
does. And I don't always tell you guys, and I apologize for that. Yeah, I do as often as I do. But I love when I show up and I go, wow, great dance. Love the gold. I mean, you guys are fucking giving these people gold, right?
Yeah.
And it means a lot to us here. So,
And another thing I love in as well, in those posts where maybe people are saying the same old stuff, don't forget about them, meaning that all those other new people that are
sure,
just coming
absolutely.
in,
Yep.
they'll be getting the gold. That's the first time they've heard it. So write it for them,
Yep,
even though
totally.
instead of getting frustrated about, Jesus Christ, can't you get this? Yeah.
I often, you'll see, I'll type out something like, hey, have you done easymanifestingmethods.com? Those 7 little videos. And I'm like, yeah, I have. Cool. And I'll say, go do them again. But I guarantee after somebody else sees that, we'll have 10, 20 people sign up and do those.
Yeah.
Because instead of, and I will type in, well, cool, are you mentioning what implies your wish is fulfilled? Because I get from the commenting they're not. But I'll leave little hints. But it's that whole thing of like all the new kids. So it's almost like that whole special person thing. I really want you to get this. I do. But I just want to teach. It's all about me. I just want to teach.
Yeah.
And I will celebrate your wins. So, but those who felt it hand in their test papers, fuck it. You'll hand it in later. We all do.
Yeah.
So, cool. By the way, for the new kids that have joined us recently, if you've done MM,
Yes.
if you're doing MM, if you're doing MM again,
Yeah.
type in MM just for fun.
Yeah.
We like seeing the letters. They make me feel good.
Yeah.
That's my dad. He feels good when he sees the letter M.
Two side by
I
side.
don't know.
Wow,
It's
he's
like,
over
it's
the
like,
top.
It's like a whole bunch of upside down V's.
Cool.
Anyway.
Okay, thanks, Jesse. That was ace. And our last question is from Dream Driven Day Rob.
They all weave together. This is so cool.
They always do. I
Love you,
it.
Jesse.
Business success secrets. So, how do I juggle multiple buns in the oven, especially when some are sauce and others are outcomes?
Pause.
Right.
Okay, so I love Rob. We did a great little video. If you go to feelitrealfun.com and just look around, you'll find a chat that Rob Begg and I did. It's really gold. So go there. I want you to get that so you can listen to it, but also I want you to get it so you can get Rob, because Rob is the kind of person who he can think of a lot of things and have a lot of things to think about, and like he's just really fucking cool, right? But I get that it does feel like juggling to you.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to.
Yeah.
So the first thing is you can stop imagining juggling, right? Yeah. You notice my metaphor. I put the bun in the fucking oven. Next, I go to the pool. While I'm at the pool, I'll put another bun in the oven. While I'm driving home, I'll call Victoria. Victoria, put a bun in the fucking oven, right? There's always buns going in the oven.
Yeah.
And sometimes they burn. Oops. Sometimes they pop out and they're not done. You put that fucker back in there, right? But there's the fun. My metaphor, analogy, simile, whatever it is. Yeah, I put a bun in the oven. 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 So we'll start there. Continue, Victoria, because we're gonna play next with chunk size.
Cool. So his thing says, for example, loving teacher teaches through creating books, articles, courses, and reaches clients through being a loving marketer and earns X amount of pounds as an outcome, which enables loving teacher to be dream homeowner. Wow, I get it.
Boom.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
Right?
What do I imagine, he asks. Do
Cool.
I sprinkle it across the bridges or go to the end?
Cool. So there's a couple, quote unquote, let's say big chunk things, right? Big chunk things, right? Yeah, I'd like to stick around long enough that I don't have to learn algebra again to see all these trees, grow. I mean, of course we can do the reincarnation thing or whatever you want to call it, come back. But I want to stick around for a while, right? I want her to stick around too. So like there's this big imagining of doing well, having a lot of passive incomes, because I mean the older I get, the less active incomes I want, right? But there's that. So there's some big chunk things like that: homeowner, successful business guy, teacher, so on and so forth. Cool, right? But the smaller things, here's what's fun. I imagine before we do the show having had done a great show and crushing it. Next. I've also imagined having had a great day of sales and crushing it. Next. I've also imagined a great lunch and crushing it. All these little things, because a great lunch could actually contribute to our sticking around a little bit longer, or at least enjoying while we're here. And the puppies, too. But all these are your quote-unquote bigger chunk desires give life to smaller chunk desires. When I give life to being a loving teacher, it's like, yeah, like I can't help but imagine when I nail the feeling of having done a great podcast. I did a great podcast yesterday. Boom. When we imagine the show and we've nailed it, we have a great show. Boom. Got it? It's those things. So it's like all these are different things. Rich, welcome to the show. Oh, damn it. You sent me a message I haven't heard yet. Fuck. I get lost in... I've got so many devices that I lose messages. So, Rich, sorry about that. I'll try to remember to not forget. Poke me in Messenger so I can remember to go check out that message. Fuck, man. By the way, you get it? Loving teacher, loving friend is going, fuck, man. My buddy sent me a message and I fucking missed it. Right? I forgot to get back to him. This goes back to the earlier thing. You're going to slip in and slip out of states all the time. Yeah, I was probably slipping from, I can tell you what I'm doing. I was slipping from loving teacher to loving puppy dad because it's time to go to the dog park. Rich sent me a message. I'll listen to it later. Never got around to it. You get it? So all of these individual things, keep putting good new buns in the oven. It could be a new podcast, a new article, a new way of marketing. For a couple months, I think I spent $200 one year on paid marketing. What I was doing is I was promoting our little 1-minute Facebook videos. So we were doing 1-minute Insta videos. I was promoting on Facebook for like $5 a day for about 40 days. That was fun. But that was an experiment, and it was fun. But it was just when I stopped imagining that or feeling it was what I wanted to do, I stopped doing it. So all of these little things, instead of looking at them as juggling, I'd look at them as just buns you can put in the oven. And they could be sticky buns, sweet buns, cinnamon buns, all kinds of buns. But just whatever buns are feeling fun, keep putting them in the oven. You can't help but put them in the oven. You get how I love being loving husband, loving puppy dad, loving teacher. And again, that's going to give rise to some things like beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
So it's not a juggling. It's more like, imagining a lovely garden allows you to imagine a lovely garden bed. Having a lovely garden bed allows you to imagine lovely soil, loving features, loving plants, loving heavy shit if you're Victoria.
Yeah.
Right? And so on. But it all comes down to one thing. Garden girl. Okay? Garden girl, garden bed, things in garden bed. Right? Boom.
So chunking down, yeah.
So, I guess that's it for today.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a show.
Yeah.
So Vic and Victoria.
Yes.
Oh my God. That was good
Victoria.
fun.
That was cool. Okay.
So, shall we tell them where to go and what to do? And remember, if you've done MM or like MM or whatever, wherever you're watching this, on the refunds, the YouTubes, type in MM, just for us, just for fun. We just want to see like billions of them.
So, what I'd like to know first off is, what was your strawberry bet? Oh, I've got strawberries in the fridge. I should have had them here so I could go, what's your strawberry bet?
We can do it maybe next week, but they'll be looking for it.
Yeah, I know.
Let the bag out of the cat. Let the bag out of the cat, everyone. Like a baby in a boxcar, smoking like a tin can.
Yes, and after you've typed in your strawberry bet, looks like a few people say M&M says strawberry bet.
Coolio.
No, I know. You're saying.
Could have been.
Could have been, though. Meanwhile, go to friendneville.com and subscribe to our 221 email list.
Get some pseudo-random goodness.
Yep, every day until you die. And join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. It's good fun.
It is.
20 minutes a day or so. Could be 15.
90 days.
Could be 25. Some people do it in 89 days. Some in more than
89?
Oh.
They cheated.
Yeah. I did have one guy insisted in doing it in 45 days. And after like 7 emails, I said, fuck it, man. Okay, I'll send you all of it. And in the end, he didn't get much. It's like, cool, why don't you do it next time for 90 days?
Yeah.
Right? One lesson a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to... See, one of the problems that we've run into is people go, right, I brought the prosperity pack, looked at it for 15 minutes now what do I do?
Manifesting mastery, then manifesting to max.
What we want you to do is actually do what's in each program.
Absorb it.
Right?
Yeah.
Absorb it. Make it yours. So take these
Saturate,
cool packs that
isn't
you
it?
got.
Drench.
Yeah, drench yourself.
Yeah.
Right? You get it?
Yeah.
Just kaboom, just kaboom, just kaboom, kaboom. So.
And for refunds,
That's right.
go to feelitrealfun.com.
Over a zillion episodes.
A zillion.
Yeah.
It'll be a while before we get to that.
We'll try.
Okay.
All right.
Hope you all had a fantastic Christmas.
That's right.
And we will see
Perfecto.
you soon.
Yes, we will. We'll do one soon. That's right. Love you guys. See you. FreeNeville.com. That's right. I'm the Manifesting Master, of course. Got to get out of this lounge suite. God, these things, when you sit in them for a long time.